again, and it is the 6th ethical hacking tutorial. I'll be telling you about the popular attack, that is the DOS attack. DOS means denial of service attack. This is a type of attack in which you slow down or shut down any web server or website so that the legitimate users can't reach there or can't use it. For example, you want to buy an iPhone on the ebay.com site, and what a hacker do, he shut down the eBay website and with the help of DOS attack, and you see that there is a loss of uh, both the party here, that is the user who want to buy an iPhone and also the eBay who want to sell it, and there is a profit of both the party here, but the hacker doesn't allow you to buy and doesn't allow eBay to sell any type of product. So DOS is a kind of very malicious attack, and it is widely used for hacking websites and shutting down the web server. So let me uh, show you a type of DOS attack here. I open up my Firefox web browser, and I type www. Let's go to google.com, and in the google.com you type log balance detector, and it's the first website, that's ge.mine.nu, and you click here, and now you have a source code of lbg.sh file, and you save it as a on the desktop. I have saved it here on the desktop. And now second thing we want is to a DOS attack tool. Don't worry, I will tell you what this lbg.sh do. So another website is hackers.org, but with a dot after the HA. So type ha.ckers.org /slow loris. You here see and type it correctly, and again /slow loris.pl. PL stand for Perl, and why it is not, sorry, it's not being, we have to use Google again. It's a kind of, now the same website here you visit, and what we want is to we want a slow loris Perl script that we want to use in our DOS attack. Let me try here. Yeah, it worked fine, you see. Now what you have to save it this also on the desktop as the Perl. So we have both the file, one is the log balance detector and one is the slow loris. So we don't need Firefox now. So here it is a log balance detector. Let me tell you what a log balance detector is used for. It is actually used for checking the DNS web server DNS server, web server and website, and finds out that if a given host uses a load balance detector, means for the maximum traffic it can balance the loads uh, in its system. You get the point what I'm saying, that it actually tells that it is a server or a host is capable of withstanding a large amount of traffic. So what we want to use is a lbg.sh now to find out that a given host uses the load balance detector. So I have changed my directory to the desktop. Now what you have to is to make it executable by the command chmod, that stands for change mode to executable. u plus x means. And now type the file name, and now what you have to is to run that file by this period and slash method here. Now you see that it tells you you have to use it in this way. Now what we will type that lbd.sh and again the domain. Let me try it on my web router IP address, that is 192.168.1.1, and it goes on. You see that here he is checking, and in the first at last it says that my router doesn't use load balancing. Now that's uh, good news for us. So let's run our Perl exploit, that is the slow loris. And actually slow loris is a type of Perl exploit which uh, it is a Perl exploit which which attack a web server in similar to the DOS attack. It shut down the website or anything you want to. So slow loris is a Perl exploit, and I think 2 weeks ago FBI has also warned to use load balance detector because there are lots of Perl exploits now being detected. So let me show you that my router is alive here, and you see that here it asks for authentication required, and this tells us that my router is alive. So let's go and use low loris. You have to type period and the forward slash and type slowloris.pl again. Now it says that the permission denied because we have to use change mode to 775. You remember that, I'll tell you what this is. It's a kind of changing slow loris to make it executable as a root. So this way, oh sorry, change mode. Alright, that works fine. We need a space between asterisks and the 775. Now you have to run the slow loris. It runs and it says that you have to type the same with a space and minus DNS, and again the domain name or anything. Anything means any host, IP also. So here we type my router address. This is not the kind of confusing, it's a easy way, you can easily understand what is going on. So press enter and you see that it is using a socket method to shut down my router, and it is working fine. So let's get ahead and check whether my router is alive or not. Previously when I uh, type this IP address, it asks for authentication. So let's try this. You see uh, it's not working, means it is not doing the thing. It's not asking for any authentication. You see it's stick on the connecting to that router and it's not working. Now what you have to do is to stop it here with a. Now what you'll see that when you type again, now this is a kind of effect which is for I think 1 to 2 minutes. So you have to wait until it recovers. So this way you can shut down any website or any DNS server which doesn't use load balancing. So you have to use the load balancing to detector to check whether a website or a domain or any web server uses. You see that it worked with the after 1 to 2 minutes. It again asks for the authentication automatically. So you can see that my router goes off for few time to 1 to 2 minutes. So what I'm saying that you have to check whether a website or a web server uses a load balancing, and if it doesn't use load balancing, then our slow loaders will be able to shut it down for a few seconds. And what the benefit of the slow load is that it doesn't tell your web server or webmaster that you are using a DOS attack, that you are sending an enormous amount of data. What is the benefit of the slow loader is that it works on the least bandwidth. If you have a small means, if you have a least internet connection means you have a ISDN about 56 kbps speed, you can also shut it down. For example, you can see here that welcomes to storage the low bandwidth means it is a very uh, beneficial exploit that runs with a low bandwidth. And what the other types of DOS attack methods is the DDoS. DDoS means distributed denial of service. And what distributed means that you use bots. Uh, I'll tell you bots afterward, but uh, this time what a distributed means, you ask for a friend to exploit means to send enormous amount of data to any web server, and your friend tells his friend means this way you can create a chain, or you can tell your friends to do an attack. And this way in a distributed means a group of I can say a group of members or group of hackers use their PC to send enormous amount of data to web server, and this way the web server goes out of its bandwidth and it shut down, it dies. So this is a kind of distributed denial of service. And if a single hacker want to create a DDoS attack. Now, what we have to do is to create a bot. Bot is derived from the word robot, means you have an artificial machine or software that can do capable of many things or multitasking things. And bot is also a kind of software or program that uses uh, that is very means Borg is a kind of software that is capable of multitasking on the internet. You install Borgs on various PC and install it as a virus, and you can also assume that Borg is a type of virus that captures your internet connection and use it for the DDoS attack. And what a hacker do is to spread the bots to everywhere or in through any file to various computer, and control them to shut down any website or web server by the DDoS attack method. So box is also used for profit, for advertising, and for clicking on advertisement that you can see on the website that they pay for clicking on the website. So this way DDoS attack method is also used with the help of bots. So in the next tutorial I'll be telling you various other type of hacking method. So thank you guys for watching. See you next time. Please subscribe.